My name is Cassidy Noble, and this is my little game that I've been making. So, let's jump in. Making this in Python. So, when you first jump in, you are Fred the Unicorn. And what has happened is when you press the spacebar, you get this little map that pops up, and it says, Slime has stolen your rainbow, find the weapon and take it back. So, you are actually from that little land up in the left corner. Here's some backstory. It's not really in this or really important, but I just think it's fun. You're Fred the Unicorn. You're from that realm. But the slime has stolen your rainbow, and you are trying to get it back. And so you've gone into the Shadow Realm. So if you look closely, the grass from your realm in this realm, it's a exact copy of your realm, but just a shadow. So these little things right here, it's all dirt and mud and little tombstones. Where the water should be is lava, and where the mud should be is tar. Um, I don't have a factor messing around with your speed or anything when you're going through this, because it really messed up with the gameplay, and it wasn't as fun. And so I decided just to make the villains move around. And there's an example of it. So when you get touched by the shadow monster, you automatically die, and the game ends, and you have to start over. So that when we press the spacebar, it says the slime has stolen your rainbow. Find the weapon, take it back. We happen to be right next to the weapon, but things are not always that easy. It says you must first find the duck and the flower. So we are going to try to do that without finding. Oh boy, running into these. Sorry, I made them a little too difficult earlier, and it's been tricky. They're fast. The shadow monsters do move in a random pattern, going either up, down, left, right, or standing still. It is completely random, so you can't really predict where they go. So here is that slime monster. He has a rainbow, and it says, I ain't afraid of no rainbow. I mean, of no unicorn, sorry. So, we're going to make him afraid. We're going to get that weapon. But first, before we can get that weapon, we have to find the items. There's the candy right there. And since I already built this game and I know it and everything, there's another item up here. So there's the flower. So we have the candy, the flower, and we need one more item. So we are going to go find it. I have them kind of sporadic all over the place. I didn't put the items in a random place. I wanted it more, ooh, kind of more logic. Dang it! We're gonna have to start over. I wanted more logic to where they were. I didn't want them floating in the lava or in the tar, and I wanted them in certain spots. And so, like, if you look at the mini map, they will be either in that little island up there in the water, or I guess in the magma. Gosh, I made this game too difficult. But I'm gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We got this. Okay. So you go down. There's the duck. And every time. Every time. Woo. So we know we can't get the sword yet without getting our items. And we know we can't fight the slime and get our rainbow back without that sword. So we need to get that sword. And there we go. We got that item. Woo. Let's get that mini map up. Next. Whoa. Oh, man, he is just hanging out right there. So. Oh. Okay. Here we go. So this is what is fun about the game too. It is a challenge. You got to make smart moves. Okay, we got the duck. Put the map up. The candy is right there. Ooh. Okay. I did put the shadow monsters kind of close to the items, and then from there they will randomly move from tile to tile. I do that because I do want a challenge. I don't want you to just wander around and be like, oh, there's the item. And so there's the challenge. Now that we got all three items, we just have to get back to that sword. Oh, without getting touched. And there is the trick. There we go. Boom. Woo! Woo! Alright, says we have the weapon in our inventory, and guess what, you stupid shadow monsters? Boom! We are too powerful. Come here. Yeah, that's right. That is mother flippin' right, you hosers. Okay, so now that we have our weapon, we can go claim back our little... I just want to touch that guy one more time. Come here. Come here. Yeah, see? Alright, now we just go to him and it says, not a Keyblade! Take the rainbow back, you win! And that is game. So you return, your rainbow is returned to you. I did have like a little title card that popped up that said like, you lose when you get touched by the shadow monsters, or you win at this point. But I kind of wanted to have a little bit more fun with it. And it kept kind of having problems too. I don't know what the problem was. I kept getting a little bug every time. Like every once in a while, it would work. About every like you play a game, it would work. Go back in, I wouldn't touch anything, wouldn't change anything, and it wouldn't work anymore. And so I think I just am not writing the code right, but I don't think it really matters too much as long as right here I'm displaying that I win the game. And all it was just across the screen. It was like a little drawn picture that said winner, winner, winner kind of thing. So not anything too fun or fancy. So that's why I don't feel like it was it's worth the trouble of figuring out what's going on with the bug and stuff. So it's kind of just on pause in the code. But that is it. So that is Fred the Unicorn in the Shadow Realm, getting his rainbow back. And you are just going across this wasteland. Again, these are all tiles. So these are all single images. You have the water turning into lava, the mud turning into tar, and the beautiful grass turning into dead grass. And if you look closely, it's actually like it's really small since it's just a tile. There are tombstones all over the place. And there's the shadow monsters. Alright. Well, thank you for watching, and I hope you guys have fun with this game. I had fun building it, and I will see you guys around. Peace!